All right, and we are live, back in action. Tuesday. Ferb's not here to make me second guess what day of the week it is. Best part. I actually leave for Peru tomorrow afternoon, and just organizing everything with the dog is kind of a headache. I'll be honest with you, but should be all right. I have my to-do list, things I need to remember, things I need to remember to pack, things I need to have ready to go for tomorrow. So yeah, so it should be should be fun. I'm just taking one solitary backpack. My backpack, I haven't decided if I want to take my Switch or not. Which I need to, hold on, let me add something to my list. If I take my Switch, I need to download a game. What game should I download if I was going to take my Switch? That's the question. But yeah, so let me go ahead and knock out the question of the day. What is blog writing? So blog writing is just kind of what you have on your website. Now, it can be one of two things. It can be just for fun, shits and gigs, hanging out, what you like to talk about, or it could be paid, in which case you need to focus on having keywords and generating traffic. So that is what if you ever heard of search engine optimization, that is what that is. SEO is picking the correct keywords that will, and making an article with enough content in a very specific manner that will generate traffic. And so there's kind of two schools of thought with this. Like I said before, you could have a blog where it's just for fun, just kind of filling out ideas. I have on my blog, like my personal blog, my just for fun blog, it's story ideas. So I come up with new story ideas based on the news, based on new scientific discoveries, whatever it is. On the flip side, if you're doing paid blog writing, there's quite a bit of research that's involved. Because you have to have the right keywords so that way you can show up for certain searches in Google. And that's why it behooves you to even have a blog created if you're trying to monetize or if you have a service or product. So blog writing can be a very good way of getting traffic to your business or to your website, but you just have to decide and realize what it is that you're trying to do with your blog, and then if you have a good blog and you know what you're doing in terms of writing a blog, you can then write for other people, and then that can be a kind of source of income for you if that's something you're interested in. So if you are interested in talking about blog writing, novel writing, short story writing, any kind of writing, I'm on Twitch every Monday through Friday at 4, and we can chat about it. So I hope to see you there. Nachito, you made it! You're awake. How many hours do you sleep? You're wild, man. I cannot believe you. We literally talked this morning before you went to bed. My day has just been like a normal work day. But I'm looking at my day tomorrow and I'm like, oh man, I have so much shit to do before I leave. I think we're gonna leave probably like 2, dude. Because even just going, I have to go up to my parents' house, and they live like an hour away. So if we leave at 2, get to there by 3, and they're talking about leaving at like 3:30 or 4 to get to the airport at 5, and it's just like, what the fuck, man? Like leaving at 2 here, then getting to the airport in theory at 5 is just like, god damn. 7-1, which is right now. Oh, okay, not terrible, not terrible. Dude, you gotta watch that video I sent you about resilience. And not like resilience like in terms of like what we do as entrepreneurs and like you have to be like, I'm talking literally destiny resilience. And flinch resistance. No, it's not bad at all. 6 hours is good. Solid. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna build my hunter to be more, have more resilience. But so Nachito, you don't have a problem sleeping when like the sun's out and everything? Like, do you have like super dark room, or is like your whole house super duper quiet? Because even hearing people out and about, I feel like I'd be waking up all the time. Dude, I'm telling you, I even hear Kita breathing at night, and I get woken up. Because she's also an ass. Like I think that because she had her like um her four canines, and then like some of her middle teeth are all taken out, and I think when they did that, like it not having teeth kind of fucked up with her something with her palate, because she'll like be literally like sleeping, and she'd be like. It's like I woke up at like 3 in the morning last night, and I was like, Kita, shut up, and I don't want to like, and I was like, Kita, shh, and she sits there, and then um finally I was about to throw my pillow at her, and then she shut the fuck up. But she is so fucking annoying, and it's like, and I this is why I didn't want her to sleep in the bedroom in the first place, but I lost that battle. Tom, what's up, man? I wish I had 8, but I need to be tired for tonight to fix my sleeping schedule. Yeah, yeah. It's tough the hardest part is just turning off the electronics. No bull. Like, fuck, man. I'm like wired because I keep staying up so late to play Destiny. Every single night I tell myself I'm gonna be off by 8 o'clock, and every single night I play till like 9. Check out the new. Oh, you worked on your blog. Nice, Tom. Oh yeah, that looks great. Yeah, this looks really good. Nice and slick. You just gotta find that there's like a top bar that says create your website with WordPress.com, get started. Ideally, that isn't there, but everything looks clean. You have a section for your books. What did Giles say? Oh, I hate it because I'm scared I won't hear an intruder, but I'm the fucking heaviest ever because I got used to my brother snoring. Oh shit. Yeah, dude, I'm usually like a fucking great sleeper, but Kita, I'm telling you, she literally, it's like comical. I swear to God, I thought she was joking with me at first. I was like, who put you up to this, Kita? You son of a gun. Just because she's literally, I was just like, oh, fucking this dog. I can't stand her ass. Oh, you're seeing Giles at the end of this week? Okay. Cool. So, guys, I have a question. I'm going to Peru, flying for a fuck ton of time, and then there's like 2 flights, and then there's a 4-hour train ride or something. Um, I was gonna ask Zebra. I was funny. I was like, "What the fuck? How did you read my mind?" So I was gonna say, should I bring my Switch? And what game should I get? I was thinking about buying Pokemon. And so it's funny you said that, Zebra, because I was like, I literally was about to say something about Pokemon. I was like leading up to it, and then you just like you said that, and it like froze me. No, I'm not Cheeto. I'm telling you, like, because like I was saying, I think because she had her teeth pulled, and so I think it kind of fucks up with her tongue and like her palate and something, like like if humans have it too, but I think like somehow, and so she's like like I thought it was fucking Bugs Bunny. Like it was the most ridiculous thing, and I was like, yeah, I'm just so salty. It's not a snore when the nose hairs start to burn. Yeah, man, she's an ass. She got me. She got me. Do you think, okay, I have been staying away from Zelda games for so long, because I just feel like they're a little bit too open-ended for me. But you think it's worth it? Nah, should I just take the plunge and snag it? I'm trying to look up a stream of Breath of the Wild right now and see what's up. What the hell? Didn't Furbella say she was waiting on the stream to start? Hold on. Shh. She's sleeping right now. Damn, I can't hear it. Fuck. She fucked up. I think maybe because I stopped talking, she she stopped doing it, but she was just she like, and it's like, what the fuck? I think it's really worth it. It's super fun. I think it's one of the best games of our generation. Really? Oh shit. Okay, let me just get Zelda then. I mean, it's kind of I mean, if it's super popular. Was today better than yesterday? Dude, in terms of life, bro, that's the goal. Each day better than the last. Oh yeah, Nachito about the dude from Discord, the argument. Also, DLC is super fun, but I wouldn't get it until you finish the game. Dude, I probably won't even finish it, no bull, because it's I imagine it's super long and those kind of games. Okay, you see how like yesterday I can keep playing multiplayer. I'll keep playing the same map over and over and over again just until I get it right. And like but like this kind of game, it's like Zelda, it's too open ended, and I feel like I just kind of like, all right, I don't have anything else to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. You're here's an interesting writing prompt. You're stuck in a particularly odd time loop. Not only do you have to relive the same day over and over, each day you are a different person in that same repeated day. Hmm. Oh, so I don't know if he was still salty that I left mid conversation, but I'm not gonna stay in a place where it's toxic. I joined the channel to hang out again, and he left immediately. Yeah, good. Fuck that dude. Pokemon. Hmm. Yeah, so that's why I was thinking Pokemon, just because it's like do 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 do. Let me go walk around and catch some shit. But I mean, like you said though, it's like such a dude, it can for sure. But like you said, Zelda's like it's like one of the best games of the generation. Like, and everyone says that. I was also thinking about Animal Crossing. Grindy. Yep, I could see that. Or you can send some cool Pokemon eggs so you can play with them. Oh, damn, that's what's up. I'll let you know if I download it. Because I'll probably still be on. I'll probably. I mean, I plan on still being on my phone and having the Discord and everything when I travel. And I'm probably, if you guys, I'll probably put stuff on my probably put stuff on my TikTok story. Actually, I'll put it on my Instagram story too. Here, I'll put my Instagram. You guys can follow me on Insta because I'm probably gonna put all this shit on my story. So feel free to follow me and then I'll put it on my story. I don't do any posts on there. I haven't for a while, but because of TikTok, I keep getting followers on Instagram. And I was like, dude, Insta sucks, but that's where I know the most people, so that's where I'll probably just be like, yeah. Have conversations with people and they can see, my friends can see what I'm doing. I mean, then there's also like the classic like Super Smash Brothers. Oh yeah, like who? I just played the most recent one, not the newest one, the one before that. Oh, what was I gonna look up? Oh yeah. What about, have you ever played Luigi's Mansion? Yeah, Zelda's Smash would be fun, but you need people to play. Yeah, true. Yeah, I figured as much. Cause I was thinking about playing Kirby too. Kirby, yeah, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, but Lego Star Wars. I wonder how that is. Yeah, dude. So I used to love the Kirby games, like all of them. But then I tried to pick it up again, and like after playing so much like of this, like Destinies and Call of Duties and Fortnites and everything, I'm just like, okay, this is cute, I guess. Like I was just like, all right, well, that's that. Hollow Knight, which one's that? Oh, this looks interesting. And this Hollow Knight game comes for is for Switch. All right, no, I'll let you know if I decide to download Pokemon. That's dope. That's cool though. Like I feel like it's like I feel like Zelda's I should download Zelda, but just like I never really liked I never really got into it. Yeah, I mean Hollow Knight's is one of the best games. Metroid Dread. Yeah, it's on Switch, but it takes a lot of practice and dedication. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like such an iconic game that I'm like, all right. Oh, that's good. My friend beat Metroid Dread. He said it was really fucking hard. All right, so let's see what I can write today. I also get classic Sonic games. Yeah, Melissa was into the all the classic games, but I never got into them. Well, I mean, I got into them back in the day, but it's just like nowadays, I'm just like, that's okay. Like she loves Donkey Kong, like the Super NES Donkey Kong. uh, oh, nice! I got 47 upvotes for my thing yesterday. All right, let's see. I've been called for jury duty. A rather gruesome murder, the details of which would turn most stomachs. I already know the accused didn't do it. I did. All right, let's see. I think I can write this one. Ba-da-ba-ba. Writing prompts on Reddit. Anyone doing any writing right now? Tom, you working on those query letters? Zeeb, are you getting on your blog? Haven't done anything on the blog front, debating on what I wanted to remake it into. Oh yeah, I mean, no rush. Take your time. I mean, you were very consistent for a very long time there, so you deserve a bit of a break and a recalibration. Make sure you're doing what you want, you think, the proper step forward. I would like the story to continue, as there's a lot more to it, though depending on whether to keep it on the Inara side or move it to another. True. I mean, you already have all the characters on there. Will will you try and drive more traffic to the site if you move it to somewhere else, or because there's more readers on another site? Not gonna lie, I'm gonna get Mario Strikers and Pokemon Violet or Scarlet. They might be trash, but I love Pokemon so much. Mario Strikers, what is that? What kind of game is that? What is that, soccer? Yeah. Oh, that could be good. Inar isn't my site. It's a site dedicated to the game by another entity. Zero. You had spam bots attacked your site on day one, dude. Zebra, listen to this. On my site, I'm having like my security is saying that there's over 150 login attempts every day for like the last month. Bill's not allowed any commenting or other communication. David head over. Oh my gosh. Damn, dude, that's a lot. I've never heard of that. And just in just a WordPress site? Simple WordPress site, so I did not really do much on it. Oh, okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Damn, that's a lot though. Day one. More of a temp storage area for other movable projects. Would like to have an area for communicating with readers. No, I haven't found it. Ah, yeah. I don't use my blog at all for communicating with readers. Like literally, it's just like a signpost. For Bello, what's up? What are you doing? I'm surprised it took you this long. I did look into self-hosting site and ran a test, which drove my honeypot nuts, so I canceled it. Tech difficulties, your ads wouldn't load. Well, that's annoying. How's your Tuesday going, Ferb? Good. Zebra, you're very secure. Supposed to run. Okay. And you won't. Okay. There you go. Put your foot down. Mile and a half. Damn. All right, Verb, you're like really getting close to that. You're ramping up quick. You'll be running a marathon in no time. The honeypot is self-written Linux kernel, so it's singular. Dude, Zebra, that you might as well be another language to me. I don't know anything about that stuff. I know how to manipulate Google for traffic. I'm just adding a quarter mile each week. Your tone was patronizing. How? I'm saying it's good. We're almost there. We're getting there. Your tone was dude, I can just imagine you like crossing your arms and be like, your tone was patronizing, but okay. Is that a pretty good Ferb impression or no? I'm 22 23rds away. Okay. Still closer than you were before. I decided I want a 6-pack now. Ooh, that's quite the goal. Really though, straight up, I'll be honest with you, it's just how you eat. You have to have enough muscle to show a 6 abs, and you have to be lean enough where they show. Everyone has abs. It's just getting them to show. Depending on the day and how much ramen you ate the day before. Yeah, those are the hardest ones. GHD sit-ups, my friend. That's where it's gonna come from. Running in the heat might help. Might help you get like to be a better runner. Controlling your breathing when it's super hot out. That's up to you though. It sounds like you already decided. How's your play coming? Taking a break from writing. I'm struggling with the big themes, but everything else is done. I just want to have a monologue at the end to make it real clear to the audience what the lessons are. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I mean, you got to work on all these parts, so it's definitely you're still making progress, just not with the writing. Notch, fucking you and Pokemon, man. What element you start with? Fire, water, leaf? That monologue is at the end. So I'm basically, oh, good. You're wild. She made it past the ads. What does fabrication involve, Verb? Sculpted a tiny hand today and connected it to rods and leather. Ooh, nice. What do you sculpt a hand out of? Like not wood or anything. When is it supposed to come out, Nacho? It's very good too because they pushed it back it's like 3 years. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. Oh, I just saw your message, Ferb. Oh my gosh, look at that small hand. Looks like a little baby hand. Damn. That's so like proportionally correct. Yeah, dude. But it's like a real hand. Like it looks too it's like too real. Dude, Nacho. I oh man, Notch, if you were around here, I would have I or like if my brother was here or something, I think it would be funny to just have that tiny hand come up and then just like brush my face randomly and then just go retreat back down. Oh, thank you, Tom. It's no, flying to Peru tomorrow and then head into Machu Picchu. We're trying to debate if we want so there my brother's looking into right now if there's a if we can do like a sunrise thing at Machu Picchu because if we do that we'd have to stay pretty much at the base of it. Um we have to stay at the base of the mountain on Thursday night if we're going to do the sunrise thing, but if not we're just going to go on Friday. Then again, she got Furbies for days, so I'm not surprised. This is the armature. What is armature? Is that like the initial armature, like the initial mold? Dude, why does it look so proportionally real though? Speaking of hands, well played, Ferb. That's impressive that you can make that. It looks so like good. Dude, you should make your main character like look that looks like the girl from Encanto. What's her name? Welcome to the family, Madrigal. Uh, 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 uh. What's the girl's name? Mirabelle. Bro, I don't throw hands. You're gonna catch these feet and teeth because I bite. It's just because I spent hours on it. I still have to paint it. Dude, that's like flesh colored already. What is it made out of? That's so interesting. Sculpey clay. Hands are my hands. This say needs to be brown. Yeah, the backside for sure. Sculpey clay. That's a thing. I never heard of that. You're so crafty. Reminds me, I need to get a question I was asked answered. Sometime this week, I need to set up a couple of targets and see which rifle has the better range. 7.65 Mauser, 7.62 PTR 91. Ooh! I don't know anything about those, but they sound cool as shit. Are these both pistols? No. That's one thing I don't know anything about is like the different ammo types and shit. Like, I literally have no context for what anything means. So I'm trying to meet up with a friend this weekend and we keep missing each other, but she invited to the following two events, which I don't want to go to. Pride Parade and Naked bike ride? How naked? You can't be butt naked. Pride Parade could be fun. You could see some, like, I mean, it seems fun over here in DC. I don't know about wherever you're at. If it's not big enough, then it's just like, yeah. But if it's like a big event, like it's like rifles, they're smaller than the 45-70 I normally carry, but would have a flatter trajectory and better range. It's a thing? Oh my god. That's so interesting. who, the, who the hell invites somebody to a naked bike ride? Like, I'm sorry, that's just odd. Like, I can't imagine asking, like, hey man, I know we haven't seen each other in a while, but like, let's do a naked bike ride. Would that interest you? Like, fuck no, that wouldn't interest me. That sounds fucking terrible. Like, I like the part where you see naked chick sounds cool. The part where I have to be naked sounds not cool, and so it just evens into like a hard, fast no. Right? Almost scared to go. So guys, it looks like there's a lot of pasties. So it's like, I'm sure there's nips, but it's almost like Cupid's undie run. Also, I'd have to use a rideshare bike, so like imagine renting one and pressing my hoo-ha against it. Oh, yeah, right? Shit, anything against it. It's like that's asking. I mean, if you're a chick, that's asking for a fucking infection of some sort. Now I'm about to leave his lurk. Right? But it's just so funny how like Furby's friend was like, "Hey, I know we haven't seen each other in a while. You want to hit this naked bike ride with me?" Like, goodness. Yeah, right? You should for sure. Pride Parade seems kind of normal. Like it's like, okay, it's like what should we do? Hey, want to get butt naked and ride bikes? Yeah, that sounds fun. Not even skinny dipping, right? Because at least skinny dipping, you're like, you just take your clothes off and you're in the water, and then just like, you get a little bit, you got some naked time to the water, naked time out of the water. This is like literally just hanging out, cheeks out in the air, tits akimbo, like you're just out there. She did say in her text that I don't have to get completely naked. I mean, it sounds to me, honest with you, it sounds to me like there's something called Cupid's Undie Run that I did for a couple of years, and pretty much what you do is you go to a bar during the day, you day drink at a bar, and then you go run around in It's in February, so it's cold as fuck, and then you run around you run a mile in your underwear. But dude, you're just like talk about turtling it up, man. It's so fucking cold that it's just like everything is just. Someone should go around the night before and remove the shit, zebra. Yeah, I know, right? Nachito, could you imagine? I'm in like SoCal or like LA, wherever the fuck you're at. Like, hey man, like, we talk a lot. Like, it'd be cool to meet up in person. I'm in town for the weekend. We could either go to drag brunch or we can go do a naked bike ride. What do you want to do, bro? It's like, what the fuck? Barbecue brisket or chicken? Good. Zebra, I bet you're just in like fucking meat like carnivore heaven, man. Cause you got it all right there. Are you vegetarian, Ferb? Or partially, what, right? If I remember correctly. No, but I rarely eat meat. Ah, well. Good. More for the rest of us. Why? Not eating enough? Oh. Just have fruit, coffee and fruit and carrots. Dude, you like eat like a rabbit. When I eat meat, I feel bloated and sleepy. Hmm. Even chicken? That usually happens when I eat red meat. Going to leave? Yes, I am. I'm going to flying straight to Cusco tomorrow, and then I get there Thursday morning, and then on Saturday, we leave Cusco at 9 a.m. and then I get to Lima around noon, but then I have to leave Lima that night and fly home. So just like almost like an afternoon in Lima. You know, there's some nice mountain goats out west. I was watching more than a week ago. A couple of those would make enough burritos to feed everyone here. Yeah, I bet. That's a lot of fucking meat. A whole, even one goat. That wouldn't be enough. It's amazing how I have no concept of how many cattle equal anything. Like I couldn't tell you how many people one cow could feed, how many steaks are in one thing, or like how much meat really is on a goat. I have no concept of that. It's just like, oh, just buy meat and then I'll eat it. Spent most of my time in Lima. Okay. Did you go to Cusco at all? No, big mistake on my part. It's my friend's part. I wanted to go, but she got too drunk and panicked. Why did she panic? Dude, I'd be so mad. Like, that's like the thing to do. I mean, Peru, I'm sure is very nice, but like Machu Picchu, that's like the thing. Because of this? Oh, shit. But why did she panic? What's there to panic about? Did she think she was gonna yak on the train or the flight or something? Because we're flying from Lima to Cusco. She's dating a Muslim guy that doesn't let her. Oh, oh, oh. Excuse me. God, hold on. Could any of you imagine not letting your significant other do something like that? Oh my gosh, that would like literally that would earn me. I don't even know what that would earn me, but it's just like, wow. Doesn't let her. Okay. Wait for evening and blow an Aztec death whistle and see who freaks. Ooh, what's an Aztec death whistle? I've never heard of that. So our girl said she got really drunk a lot and didn't want to commit to anything because she was scared she'd miss it due to being too drunk past her hungover. Oh. That's annoying. Oh my gosh. Sounds like she might have needed to not to have someone let her not drink though, or yeah, not let her drink because sounds like she has a problem. Listen to it. All right, I'll look it up and listen. Dude, that kind of sucks. Was it just you two? Yeah, sounds like it. Missing out on Machu Picchu because of her. We almost missed a very important bus ride back to Lima because she was too drunk and was flirting with a pool boy. Ugh. Dude, she sucks. It's like, grow up. Who she flashed because she wanted compliments? Wow, Furby, I didn't realize. Who are these friends? Your friends just love showing their tits. She literally paid. Hold on. She said, "What did you think of my tits?" And then she's like, "I'll give you $20 if you tell me what you think of these bad boys." And then she showed him, paid him just to get the compliment. Amen, dude. Herbie like hangs out with a bunch of nudists. Tell me I'm pretty and I'll pay you. Oh my god. You're beautiful. She hands him a $20. That's so strange and so fucked up and actually low key kind of sad. Yeah, right? Is this before or after she flashed him? She cried about it afterward. Man. This person is quite the handful. She's not my friend anymore. I haven't posted any photos from this trip on my IG because I just want to black out her existence in my life. Yeah. Don't blame you, my friend. Don't blame you. She's rude as fuck when I got sick on my trip. On the same trip or another trip? Yeah, fuck her. That's ridiculous. We were friends when we studied abroad in Rome, and we hadn't seen each other in a long time. She told me she was a different person now and more in control of her life. She wasn't. Damn, so she was out of control in Rome, too. Ooh, studied abroad in Rome. How was that? I never studied abroad anywhere. I really I didn't even travel that much. Lately, I've been traveling. Like this year, since September, I went to Armenia in September, Mexico in November, and then now Peru. But before that, I really didn't travel at all. It was incredible. She did a 3 month backpacking. Oh my gosh. Backpacking trip and only got a hotel once. The rest was. Goodness. This girl's wild. The rest was Tinder. Good. Oof. Shit, I mean, you're paying for the room somehow. Let's put it that way. Go to Venice before it sinks. Yeah, I need to go. We were going to go to Italy before Armenia, but it didn't work out this year. Sorry, I'm talking shit. I'm a nice person, I swear. I mean, you can kind of talk shit because this person fucked up your trip to Machu Picchu. Talk all the shit you want. Okay, so you know that you knew this girl from studying abroad in Rome. How do you know the girl who wants to go on the naked bike ride? Oh, she directed the endurance play. So she's like, so she you've seen her quite a bit in the last couple weeks. They pushed Breath of the Wild back to 2023. Oh shit! I thought you already knew that. Last day we hung out together was the last performance day. We were all drinking to celebrate, and that night my parents were having a house party, so I invited people over to my parents' house. We kept drinking there. She came and was a lot chiller. But she also told my mom about her ayahuasca trip, so that was a little concerning. Dude, Furby, he does. While we're playing Destiny. Furb, what'd your mom think about her ayahuasca trip? Was she traumatized? My mom was concerned because my friend had been saying that she recommends it for people who have had really traumatized life events like getting four-way gang raped. She said that? She said that in like casual conversation. Like, yo, I understand that like if you want to be like super like progressive in dealing with trauma, but on the same token, you should realize how your words might be triggering to other people if you're going to be that progressive. And so it's like, wow. Oh hey. Archive of Our Own. I think that is uh AO3, yes. So Zebra, this is the like what it's like Wattpad and AO3 are like the two big ones, but AO3 there was a girl who came here, Sabrina or something. I forget who she was. But we were talking to her one day and she was on AO3, Archive of Our Own. Xena. So it comes highly recommended from somebody who's been in here before. Tom, welcome back. It's good. I'm wrapping it up right now. I tried to. I think I bit off a little more than I can chew because I. It's like too big of a. I keep jumping in scenes, but I'm like whatever. It's just a short story. It's like a concept thing. Yeah, she kind of said that, and there was a deep silence. Oh my gosh, dude, Furby, don't hang out with her. That's like really odd. That's like not. That's not like typical con. That's not like hanging out with parents conversation. And if you don't understand that that's not hanging out with parents conversation, then that's not a cool person. I don't know. Is she white? I don't want to just assume, but it does sound like something. But she's been thinking from maybe she has like a lesbian crush on you. She, maybe, dude. I mean, nah, dude. Maybe she's trying to. Maybe she's the one that's trying to see your tits. That's why she's inviting you on a naked bike ride. It's just gonna be you two. She has a boy. I mean, she could be swinger. Look for an upside down pineapple. Much older than me. I mean, again, she could be a swinger. Looking for a third wheel. An upside down pineapple is like a thing for is like a thing for swingers. It was like on TikTok last. It was like big on TikTok last year. So for like last year, for like I don't know 6 months or so, you would see like upside down pineapples and like I don't know, and it would be like part. It was like I don't know. It's just like maybe I was just getting served swinger TikTok. I guess I don't know, but it just showed up a lot. Now I'm like second guessing myself. Yeah, the upside down pineapple is a symbol of the swinging community. So you'll see it on items like T-shirts and stickers worn and displayed by swingers. Yeah. Wait, stop. My has lots of mother-in-law. Oh, yeah, but upside down. That's the key. But that would also be really fucking funny if your fucking in-laws are swingers. Umo, who are you? Friend or foe? Manny Fresh when I play with Marcus and Destiny. It's M Fresh, Furby. And we've even said his name in on Twitch is not M Fresh. Speak, friend, and enter. I'm just saying. Anyone who talks like her and is 18 or above, I just don't associate with. I was part of a ragtag group in high school, and there would tons of those types of girls mixed into the group. It's just not the way. Would always seek attention and say wild ass shit. Often the only reason people would see around them is because they were hot. Hot makes up for crazy when you're that young. Furby, is this person easy on the eyes? So they say. She's hot and she's older. Damn. How much older? Dude, good call, Notch. How much? How old do you think she is, Ferb? If you say older, if you say older and it's like 34, aka my age right now, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Oh, she's 40. And she's hot. Good for her. Taking care of herself. That's what's up. But she looks 30. And I mean, it sounds like she's just trying to like act 32. Like, oh yeah, when I was on ayahuasca on this trip and like trauma processing, synergy. Yeah, right? Dude, acts like a fucking idiot, just trying to sound cool for people. What a doofus. I think it's weird she said that. Yeah, dude, it's 100% weird that she said that. That impression was. Thank you, Nacho. She had it super casually, like if it's something we've all been close to. To me, she's been through rough stuff in her life. Even so, though, if you okay, but that's the thing. If she, even if she has been, even if she's admitting to being gang raped by 4 people, right? Even if you don't just say that because you don't know if it's triggering for other people. Like that's like fucking therapist-y 101. That one time that Marcos flashed a what? Flashed a pool boy. Solid notch. Notch, I can't believe you clipped that. Yo, I'm dying. Shit. Good clip, good clip, good clip. My impression of Furby's bestie. Furby, Spanish. I mean, you got to be pretty besties if you're going on naked bike rides together, I gotta say. I'm a little brother that shit now, Burbs. No smoke, that was my nickname back in the day for my soccer team. I was still because I was the fastest. Damn, that must have been so nice to be the fastest. It's just like such a, I think it's like such a great feeling. It's like, nah, motherfucker, I'm gonna get that ball first. Why? Because I'm faster than everybody here. Like, it's almost like it's like a microcosm of being what is what how Usain Bolt feels like every day, all day. Furby, you still talk to your Nacho? She's about to go on a naked bike ride with her best friend. What are you talking about? Of course they still talk. You don't just not go on naked bike rides and not talk. I think she's like a swinger. I think she's a swinger, and she's got her, and she knows what spices she wants to add to the mix. She wants to have some adobo in her life. I don't know. Pick another Mexican seasoning. Anyone that crazy is a swinger, 100%. That's what I'm saying. She's grooming you to be comfortable around her naked. Dude, 100% she's a groomer. It's so interesting. No one's ever tried to get me to join their bedroom play. Or no couple, I should say. Okay. I'm sure there are swingers that are like kindergarten teachers. Upvote that. Upvote that. Because you work it doesn't mean you can't have a crazy sex life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, so yeah, right, dude. Those like you hear about teachers all the time. Only want nuns to teach my kids. Ferb, think about everything that we talk about with Diego de Landa and Catholic priests and whatnot. And then think about the shit that they're going to tell your kids. They're going to have internalized racism as like just because of Catholicism or because Christianity. If nuns get a hold of them. Went to Catholic school my whole life and I loved it. Ah, okay. Cute uniforms too. Well, that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, as long as the uniforms are cute, then everything else is whatever. No to the bike ride, maybe to the Pride Parade. Pride Parade could be interesting. Just because you see so many interesting people. Gay men are mean to me. Hold on. Why are gay men mean to you? Dude, I've literally I have nothing but great times around gay men and women. Yeah, thank you, right? There's a designated route hue. So, okay, so no bike ride. I was wondering where you could go on a bike ride naked. I wouldn't think. No, yeah, Manny. Apparently, it's like a whole like thing because you're a guy. What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, Manny. It's like, oh yeah, the two like decently attractive guys here also don't have like don't understand why gay men don't like are always so nice to us. I it's like dude you it's like in Liar Liar when the girl's on like the girl with huge tits is on the elevator and she's like, oh my god, everyone's so nice in this city. It's just like she's got these huge she's like super fucking hot and has huge tits. It's like, well, no shit. Oh, I mean, it's like we're like it's not like a secret we're not ugly, so it's just like okay, well, it's like all right, obviously. But I mean, but no, like gay women are also nice to me. I don't know. I've never had a gay man completely ignore me or straight up rude to me. Dude, they smell the Catholic school judgment, Ferb. That must be what it is. But yeah, but they're all nice. Exactly. There's a 30 Rock about it. Me and Melissa always joke about because who is it? John Hamm, the guy from Mad Men. He's like he's in New York City and he's dating Liz Lemon and he's kind of like just kind of like everyone's super nice to him all the time and then she kind of like tells him that he has pretty privilege and it like shatters his world because he thinks everything is like this like happy-go-lucky guy and it's like he's like just this just like a nice guy and like but then when he finds out that like there's pretty privilege it like it really fucks him up. I swear Apple and Nordstrom stuff. But that's what I'm saying. Like I've never had a problem with like I feel like a pride parade would be a blast. Game it. I still can't believe that Furby. I still can't believe that they completely ignore you or are straight up rude to you. Like I find that very hard to believe. Dude, I've had one gay guy be friendly to me. Ferb, this is why you gotta go to the Pride Parade though, so you can have some gay friends. Kita, quit. What? Geeks. So you've never had one as a friend that you would talk to daily? Yeah, Furby, even I've had one. And now I'm trying. Hold on, but like from her perspective, though, we'd have to think like if you ever had a gay chick that's been a good friend. Yeah, I've had those too. I had one in high school, but we had a huge falling out. Man, Ferb, you have some. You have like falling outs with your friends. Same with a really close lesbian friend. But I wasn't woke then. Han, so you've had a. Hold on, I have a question for you, Ferb. Has there been a marked change in your stance towards more progressive movements in the last 5 to 10 years? The gays. Really? Well, look at you. Huh, what did you think about tattoos before you were woke? No wonder you're still like pro Catholic school. Not about gays, about trans for sure. Yeah, I mean, you're starting to get a little bit farther and farther. I love this trans rock band. They radicalized me with their music and lyrics. Well, good. I'm glad that you found them. It's okay. We all dabble in the Christian world. I was an altar for like 10 years. Yeah, I was forced to go to church until I was confirmed, and then I got confirmed, and then it was like, peace out. I used to argue with the priest all the time. I guess it would be a pastor because I was Lutheran. That was like 10 years ago, probably more. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude. Oh, so man, you'll appreciate this. So like my parents still go to church, and then the pastor came to he came to our house when my abuela died during in the summer of 2020, the COVID. Um, and so, dude, I can't imagine going to church Saturday. I was trying to explain Saturday night church to Melissa because there's a Spanish church over here. She's like, "Why are they all going to church?" I was like, "Dude, trust me, this shit would suck." But so, anyways, so the pastor came over to like talk to my dad and like because my grandma died, and he was just sitting there, and like my mom kind of sprang it on me, and so all of a sudden I'm sitting in this circle, and like he's like, all right, let's pray. And so I'm sitting there like, looking wide eyes. I'm like, I'm not putting my head down, I ain't folding my hands, nothing. And so then he starts like talking afterwards, and I was like, dude, and he like went to give my dad a hug, and this is like prime COVID. And so I was like, dude, don't get near him, like it's like we COVID. And he was like so taken aback that I was like, because I was like definitely confrontational, but I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to your cult, like your cult in this house. Like, if my dad wants to go listen to your cult in your place, fine, but like, it's just not gonna fly in the house. So, anyways, very contentious, dude. It's just like I'm like seething because it's like the devil is here, is what I feel like inside. I'm like, oh fuck. My lesbian told me she wanted to become trans, and I tried to talk her out of it. They stopped talking to me, and they've now transitioned. They're happy and healthy now. I'm glad for him and cringing at myself for how I wasn't a better friend. I've learned a lot from that. Oh man, Ferb, that's rough. I'm glad. It's good that you've learned though. That's tough though. You lost a friend because of it. That's always sad. Yeah, and then so I had to go through all that. I had to go to church until I was like 15, and then Adam had to go till he was like 12, and Lucas had to go till he was like 8, and then that was it. Like once I stopped, oh, I guess until he was 10, because once I stopped going, they didn't have to go anymore. I was like, man, this sucks. I had to go the longest. You need an exorcism. Ferb, I have a serious question for you. How can you read about what like Diego de Landa did, what like Catholic missionaries did and do to indigenous societies, to kids and everything, and still be pro all of it? Yeah, I've learned lessons with these friends and stuff, but good for them. Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. I'm spiritual. I have a lot of issues with the Catholic Church. Okay, 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 okay. And you're just talking about how you're gonna like. It's like there's so many reasons why there's like the church is problematic. But neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. Manny, I'm telling you, dude. I need to have an episode on Drive to Survive just about the race the drivers daily cars, like what they drive. I think it's very important to separate Christianity from the church, the dark pets, etc. Oh, okay. So we do differ on this aspect because I believe that Christianity is what it's like. It's pretty much like teaching like internalized racism from the get go. Like if there's no dirty and clean, then there can't be any white and brown. And so if you have this concept of sinner or anything like that that's inherently dirty, and then you can just separate that there's inherently somebody on either side of it, and then it just creates it's I don't know, it's just I feel like that's what created an internalized racism and creates all these kind of like the color lines even within Latin American communities. There was a Mayan caste war, and they argued that they were the real Christians, that the Spaniards were fake Catholics. Yeah, so they really took that shit to heart. That's what I'm saying. So then you just like by being a Christian, there has to be a good and a bad, and so it's like, well, why does it have to be good or bad? Like, there's no such thing. It's all made up. It's all pretend. Someone decided that. Neither, it doesn't matter though. Whatever keeps you. Murder is bad. Yeah. Sure, but this is all. But okay, but the only reason I agree is because we were both raised in a Christian worldview. Hmm. It's again, yeah. I mean, maybe it's just like everything can be like everything has two sides, and so it's just like this absolutism of like Christianity is just really problematic for me. But that's just for me. So it's like everyone can have whatever helps everyone sleep at night, as long as you get your 8 hours. That's what I care about. But that's the thing. All of it's based on everything that we believe in is based on Christianity and like the Western society. I think it does. It does give you morals. I agree with that. It's like it's a good foundation, right? It's a foundation for like unthinking masses, right? If you have masses like that you need to have on the same page, it's very effective for that. I agree 100%. It's a 100%. It's like a foundation for the masses, just as that where everyone's on the same page. But just the fact that it's like in this associated with it is that there's an inherent rightness and an inherent wrongness that leads to an afterlife is just like okay, like it's just I don't know, it's just logically it just doesn't follow for me. And then especially knowing how it's been imposed and like implemented throughout the like I firmly believe that Christian missionaries are more problematic to Latin America than any conquistadors ever were. Because conquistadors, right? Like they just used the bodies. They like the conquistadors didn't make like the people believe XYZ. It's Christianity that made people believe XYZ. And so that's why it's like Christianity is the people like what made people think that they're less than, or that brown skin is worse than, or that there's these inherent like power struggles that these people on top and these people on the bottom. It's like that's I don't know. It's just not. Just not for me. And then especially once I learned about what like Christian missionaries did, it's like, oh god, like that's like the implementation of Christianity in Latin America is like, oh man, that's led to that's led to so many. That's like the last bastion, right? It's dying everywhere else. It's just Latin America's the only place where it's like really thriving because it's just they believed it. Or someone needs to hit me in the head with good and bad for me to believe it. They feel a certain way to make me think it's a good or bad thing. I don't just blind believe the good and bad. Right. So the Catholic Church said that if you introduce people to God and they reject God, then you go to hell. But then the Jesuits that they were going to stop trying to convert people then because then they are kind of forcing them to go to hell. Yeah. I mean, I just think that it just did more to subvert, like to create. It just created like this kind of hierarchy that doesn't necessarily exist, and it's like it's an internalized racism that just didn't exist before it arrived. So it's like, okay, well, this is not for me, and so that's why I'm just not down with like any of it. But give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go take care of Kita. She's snoozing right now, but I'm gonna feed her, get her all watered and whatnot, and then I will be right back.